arts and sciences, whether we do collegium or the competition, I'm always just amazed at the level of work that our artisans bring to show off. There were things that I didn't even know existed in that room, and I'm just so excited to see people really digging deep and doing the research and coming up with beautiful things. So thank you so much for sharing your amazing talents.
It's always amazing to come to an event like this and see the hard work that people put in to so many cool things, and things I would have never even thought of, or sometimes never even heard of. So thank you all for being here and encouraging the artists in your area to put their work forward. Sometimes that's not an easy thing to do, and we are very grateful and blessed to have seen all of the fine art that was here today. And on a personal note, I am so relieved and overjoyed to see my father here in such great health. I'm so worried about him. And it's great to see you doing well, Father. And I'm very much looking forward to the Corona de Mayo event. And
Me too.
See you there. So.
I really actually am. Their Majesties call before them Sir Alistair MacDougall and Mistress Diana Doria.
Everything I could possibly say nice about these two gentlemen. They led Caerthe well and with love, and I think their populace felt that love very much. We would like to extend just a small piece of what we can give back to you.
Yeah, and we were so happy when we stepped up. You guys are two of our favorite people, and then you said you wanted to end your reign, which has been really well, and you decided to stick with us to Australia, and I really appreciate that, and everything. All the efforts you guys put forth in Australia and D&M and Caerthe and all the stuff you guys have done really made this kingdom shine. And we appreciate all your hard work and everything you guys have done for us.
Ooh, and keeps doing. Yay.
Unto all good people of the known world, Caerthe and Anna, Rex and Regina Outlandium send greetings. Alistair MacDougall the Scot and Diana Doria has served us and our beloved lands for many long years and has offered good and sage advice. We do create them as a baron and baroness of our court and grant them honor and the acclaim and praise of which they are so worthy. This day we return unto them a portion of the great honor which their works have brought to the Barony of Caerthe and to the Outlands. In witness whereof we set our hands this 14th day of April in the 52nd year of the Society, being 2018 Gregorian. Caerthe, Rex, Anna, Regina. The scroll is a work in progress. For Alistair and Diana, hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Their Majesties call before them Lady Zephyr.
Is there a representative that would come up and accept a scroll for her? This is a back scroll for Lady Zephyrine for her award of arms. Beautiful, has her dialect on it. We would like to see that she gets it from Walrus and Cecilia.
Many moons ago.
Your Majesties, the Baron of Caergalen has business in your court.
Oh, please.
Thank
thank you everyone for coming out today. It was an absolutely wonderful event. Just wanted to kind of put into your head 2 events that are coming up. One much sooner, it's going to be June 30th, Caerthe Defender. It'll be a day in the park in Caerthe and Longmont. So there's going to be more information out. We're going to be wandering around a little bit and kind of really hoping to open it up to the general public as well to kind of come and see what we do. The second one, which is much more pertinent to today and to A&S, is our midwinter event, December 8th, is going to be, first off, themed for Lands Connect. So we want to have a whole series of classes between now and then to be working on clothing. We're going to be working on calligraphy. We've got a person, Meg, who's come out and volunteered to do longsword classes because we're going to be hosting a longsword tourney for a cut and thrust, who hopefully will be the premier Caerthe cut and thrust defender, and they get to carry that fantastic beast Cacophony. So we hope to see everyone out, be checking various kind of web pages and everything else for more information. But thank you very much. Hope to see you guys there.
Your Majesties, Mistress Arcadia has business in your court.
All right, we're arts and sciences, right? So, I can't even see through this. So, October 6th, Scola is having a science fair. Now, those of you that make art, you have done science. You've done experiments. You've tried out different things. Things have failed, okay? So, please consider entering the Scola Science Fair. It's for everybody in the Outlands, okay? It's not just Scola. Okay, you don't have to wear cheesy glasses or a science lab coat or anything like that. So we are on the Kingdom website for the events. We do have a website going, so start thinking about what you might make. And we do have access to a foundry. We do have access to rooms with ventilation. Explosives and stuff we'd have to talk about. It is at the Colorado School of Mines.
That wasn't a no.
Their Majesties summoned before them Lord Dougal of Caerthe.
You do so much for this people. You are the epitome of hospitality. I was fortunate enough to receive some of that myself at a war practice, but I know that no matter rank or file, you are an open arm to everyone. You pitch in where you can, even where most of us don't see, like toting a Kingdom trailer when nobody else can tote it down. Because it makes people notice, and people have contacted us, and I noticed too. And we would like to say thank you and award you with the Stag's Heart.
Know ye that we, Caerthe honor, Rex and Regina of the Outlands, having heard much good of Dougal, whose constant service has shown forth to the enhancement of the common weal, it is our pleasure to admit this gentle into the order of the Stag's Heart. All honors and privileges conveyed by this rank are so given, to which we set our hands this magnificent day of the 52nd year of our society. Jax Articus Rex, Anna Regina. The scroll is the work of Gaia Filiaga.
Thank you for everything.
For Lord Dougal, hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Their Majesties call before them Lord Boravachir.
Lord Bora, you pretty much bleed rapier, from what I understand. You help organize. You help your barony. You help anyone who comes to you looking to learn. You jump in with both feet, and you make the rapier community a much better place. This day we would make sure you have a silver tongue.
Let me know to all the Jax Articus and Anna, Rex and Regina of the fair and glorious Outlands send greetings. Having heard much good of our servant, Boravachir, who has distinguished himself by his great skill with the rapier and diverse acts of courtesy, we are minded this day to create him as a defender of the silver tide. As a sign of his great worth, he shall receive all honors and privileges as are conveyed by this rank, including the right to bear the badge of the order. Vert, a stag's attire of pale-wise argent, a bordure embattled ore. In testimony whereof, we have set our hands this 14th day of April, Anno Societatis 52, being 2018 in the common reckoning of years. Jax Articus, Rex, Anna, Regina. The scroll is the work of the Honorable Lady Cecilia Caterina. Silvertide! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Their Majesties summon before the following individuals. Lady Elizabeth Ann Morley, last year's champion of Kingdom Arts and Sciences. The Kingdom Arts and Sciences officer and her fantastic team of helpers. Please attend their Majesty.
Good evening. How is everyone? Sorry, I didn't hear you. We have had an amazing day. I cannot tell you any better than how people have said it. The things that we've seen today in Kingdom A&S, the entrings are absolutely astounding. So we're going to try and make this very quick because we know that there's special stuff happening. This is amazing too, but we want to be respectful of time. So when I call out names for things, please forgive me if I don't use titles. So it's no disrespect. First off, we want to say thank you to every single person that judged, that entered. So one thing I'd like to do, Your Majesties and Highnesses, with your permission. If you were an entrant today, please stand up. If you're standing up, please raise your hand. Go ahead. If you were a judge today, please stand up. Thank you. Your Majesty, you had over 40. You had over 60 items that were entered. 33 entrants, and of those 33 entrants, 23 were running for champion. I think this is the most amazing kingdom ever to have that many people in it. Ever. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you the names of the division winners. And what we'd like for you to do is please come up because we have a small gift for you to say thank you for entering and putting yourself out there. And then go ahead and sit back down. You may come back up again because then we're going to read the top 10 scores. And then after that. So, some of you might be in 2 different divisions, so please bear with us. In brewing, and I'm sorry if I butchered it, Dougal Makila Espa. It's okay. Come on up, Dougal. I'm going to try. Thank you. And let's see. In cooking, and she also, in cooking and fiber arts, Bronwyn of Henstrom. In costuming, Ingrid. In earthenware, Arcadia. let's see, in metalworking and in performing arts, Danielle De La Roche. In visual arts paint and ink, our previous champion, and Elizabeth Moore. And the last one is woodworking, and that is Simon of Ravenscroft. These guys put themselves out there, and it's an amazing thing to watch what they do and create. But we're not done. So starting with 10, moving forward to 1, these are the top 10 scores. We're not going to read out the scores because we don't want to focus on that. But these people worked hard, and we had things that were almost 60 points. Wow. Which is amazing. So the first one is Elizabeth Argentary.
A single item. Top scores.
And then it was Caerthe and Ender's daughter. Number 8 was Alien Salazar. Two people that had top scores for their entries. Thank you. After her was Tari Tordal. After him was Adelaisa Vermont. Then Angel de Agodian. I'm sorry, you're going to have to come back up because you were one of the top scorers. Tana Davila. Okay. So there's something that's really, really cool that we don't see happen very often, and that is when you have a dead heat for your champion. We had a dead heat. That was not easy to figure out, guys. That's like, what are we going to do? Thanks to Bracer. Sir Kevin, where are you at? Hey, this amazing person was the person that was entering data, and thanks to her, we were able to figure out the dead heat. So, would you like to come up? With your
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Would you like to? So, we had 2 people that were really, really, really close by a total of 1.33. Wow. Okay, they were off by 1.33. They were just so freaking close. So, we had a really cool cup for this champion. You know, they can drink out of it, and fabric, and all sorts of cool stuff. Your Excellency, Danielle De La Roche, would you please come forward? Performing arts as well.
for sharing all this and seeing all the skills and arts of our populace. It's always a good day.
We're honored to share power.
Good people, for the artists, for the scholars, for the judges. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah!
At their Majesties' grace, here now opens the court of, the Barony of Caerthe. Domenico and Maria, Baron and Baroness. You have their Excellencies' leave to be seated. It's been a long day. Their Excellencies now call forward Severely Diano. Their Excellencies now call forward Master Logan.
Master Logan, I understand that you are willing to take on the role of the next chef. I am. Master Logan, thank you for taking this and helping us manage your money and handling the industry.
Three cheers for the outgoing and incoming servants to the barony. Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Their Excellencies would now like to call forward Anne Cameron.
Lady Anne, just a little while ago at my first Ravenhurst Arts and Sciences meeting, I saw you doing some lucette that I had never seen before with little pearls. And when I asked you about it, you were very excited to talk about it, and it was clear that you loved your craft. And since then, I have seen and heard many other reports of your talent in garb and persona development, blackwork, beading, and on top of all of that, not only do you do all the things, but you support the arts and sciences community in Caerthe and in your canton. And today, we'd like to make you a Gilded Leaf of Caerthe.
We, Domenico and Maria, Baron and Baroness of Caerthe, unto all who come to these present letters send greetings. Know all that Lady Anne Cameron Nisbet has this day been admitted to the Order of the Gilded Leaf in recognition for her contribution to the arts and sciences of the Barony of Caerthe. Henceforth she shall have all the rights and bear the responsibilities of a companion of the Order. Done by our hands this 14th day of April, Annus Societatis 52, being 2018 in the common reckoning of years. Domenico Baron, Maria Baroness. Illumination unknown, calligraphy by Christoph.
We hope you can do art. Thank all of you.
Three cheers for the newest bearer of the Gilded Leaf of Caerthe. Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Their Excellencies would like to call forth Lady Bella for an announcement.
Hello, everyone.
have so much reason to celebrate, just in general. And in spirit of that, my very dear friend, Lady Alacia back there, and I would like to invite all of the assembled populace to an after revel following the event. I'd intended on making flyers, but we got a little bit away from it, so I posted details on the event page for the event. Other than that, if you can remember, the address is 3563 Walnut Street.
Sure.
And we'll be going straight from here to there. After revel from around 9:30 until around 1:30, and we would love to see any of you gentles who would like to attend. Otherwise, as I said, the details will be on the event page as well. Thank you.
Their Excellencies now call forward the disputed two generals of the Condottieri.
Your Excellency, Majesties, may I address the populace?
Oh, yeah.
Recently, we, as an army, had this little event called Estrella, where we all got to go fight against some enemies and train our army skills. Well, that's good. But it doesn't pay the coppers. So, I believe that on Memorial Day, we're going to sack Florence. Caerthe this year is the sacking of Florence. However, what I have found is there are two armies trying to sack Florence. One is mine, the older army, wiser army. However, that being said, I recently found myself having to travel and raise money for my own coffers to pay people.
For new hips.
That too. So I have asked another to, as any good knight would, to be a general. Baroness Caerthe will be general of one of these armies. The other shall be the more young, upstart. Well, we'll work with him. Sir Adrian. Shall be that being said, the army will be paid in good coin. Wow. I get lots of good reaction out of that. Everybody please, Memorial Day, out of fires. We will be having this event. Please come see these good gentles. Sir Johann in the back shall be the one running the fighting. Come out, have fun. Help train our armies for the next wars that we face. Thank you all.
For the generals, their armies, and confusion. Hip, hip. Their Excellencies would like to call forth Mistress Diana. She has a presentation. like to call forward Sir Alistair.
Diana, there was a time, a bit ago, and I'm sure you'll remember this time, when I was asked very publicly what your name was. And while I did know you, and I knew your name, I totally blanked on it. However, what I did remember was all the things that you do for the society. You participate, you do a lot of arts, you run things, you volunteer, and you're always there to give a laugh or a smile or to show a newcomer around. And on that day, when I forgot your name, you laughed about it, but you forgave me, because you know that we're all human, and this is the attitude that I love to see in the SCA, because we are, at the end of the day, all human, and you carry with you the most important thing of the society, and that is the love for everything we do. And I would like to present you with an Order of Excellence. In your heart and in your actions.
Sir Alistair. Your good spirit, your good nature elevates my game. You know the role, play it well, you take things in stride. You get this look, it's this little grin that he gets. He kind of shrugs and says, all right, it's the right thing to do, I'm going to go do it. And to me, that represents what is noble and best about our society, the ideals of this society. So yes, we are in fact giving you the award that you created, the Order of Excellence for the ideals of this society.
Open wide the gates and proclaim to all that we, Domenico and Maria, Baron and Baroness of Caerthe, do send forth salutations. Know all that there is one such gentle among us, actually two here, who displays the highest ideals of society and represents the essence of the dream in all they do. Therefore, we do publicly commend and do hereby prefer and admit to his and her honor, Sir Alistair MacDougall and Diana Doria, the Order of Excellence for the ideals of the society. We further entreat them to continue to shine as a glimmering example of excellence throughout the known world, whereof we have set our hands this 14th day of April, Annus Societatis 52, being 2018, in the common reckoning of years. Calligraphy and illumination on this scroll by Lady Tayan McCullough. And the same for the other one as well. Three cheers for Alistair and Diana. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah!
So, first, we'd like to thank everyone for coming out to Caerthe. Thank you for coming to visit our Barony, braving the weather, and making it up here. We are very excited in Caerthe right now. We have a new fighter practice site. We'd like to invite all who are in the area to come. It is on Thursday nights at Cushing Park, which is 700 West Dartmouth, just off of Santa Fe Boulevard. It's a wonderful park. It is a very public place. We are hoping to grill some food and use it as a recruitment. It is a co-joined practice, so we have fighters and fencers, as well as arts and sciences.
There's a shelter.
There's a shelter. And we are announcing what we are calling the Collegiate. So it will begin the 10th of May, which is actually the second Thursday, but going after that, it will be the first Thursday of every month. We invite all of the gentles of the populace to come. Wear your garb, bring your banners. We're going to make food, and we're going to make a show of it and have a good time. Maybe hold a little court, but we'll keep it quick so everybody can fight. So the 10th, which is the second Thursday of next month, our understanding is that Her Majesty is coming to this practice. I suppose maybe you're coming from
I feel fine, so I must be.
on a weeknight? Okay, so yeah.
I guarantee you Her Majesty Anna will be there.
So please, come one and all, join us at our new practice site, and join us for the collegiate.
Fighters, fencers, arts, and people who just want to hang out. We want all of you to come. And not just Caerthe. Everyone's invited.
Their Excellencies would now like to call forward anyone for whom this is their first event. Actually, just stand. For anyone, this is their first event.
This is your first event in Caerthe. Please stand. Really? Don't be shy.
Are there any parents that don't have a populace mat? Yes, I Should you continue if you haven't gotten one?
And more on order. Bear them with pride. If you hold the ideals of the society in your heart and you bear them in your actions, you are free to call yourself Caerthe.
If you didn't get a pin, we'll get you next time, we promise.
Their Excellencies now have requested all children come forward.
There's a whole box right here.
Okay. So as you go into the children. Okay. All right.
They are our future. Keep them well. Take it.
I just wanted to say a great big thank you to everyone for coming today. I stopped by and talked to as many artisans as I could. However, the tables were very busy and there were several that I did not get to. Please, take no offense. I simply did not have time to make everyone, but I was overjoyed to see each and every one of you put that much time and effort into everything you did. All of the contestants should feel very proud about everything that they did today. So thank you, everyone.
You know, instead of lightning, I'm just going to use this puppy. I've had a great time today. Everything I saw was just amazing. I'm always impressed by Outlands artisans and artists. You guys have always impressed me with everything you do, and I've had a great time. And you steal the show. Got away with words. But thank you all. We had a great time. The lunch was great. I've had fun the whole time. It's been a great event. Thank you all so much. And as I say, we can't have Caerthe without art. So it's been a great time. Thank you all so much for coming.
Your Majesties, the autocrat of this fine event has business in your court.
my pleasure to be able to honor both today with both our investiture and the Arts and Sciences competition for the kingdom. I have just a couple quick things I want to say. First of all, yay you guys, because there was over 200 people come through the gate today. So I apologize that we ran out of sandwiches. I was only planning for 120 of you. So that's pretty awesome. And then also, as always, remember to leave the site cleaner than you found it. If you can stay and help pick up chairs and tables afterwards, I would really appreciate it, and more so Lord Ryan would. And I'm just going to steal a minute because a little over 6 weeks ago, I was on this bridge, according to His Majesty, defending Her Majesty from this giant, horrible, huge axe, I believe it was coming towards me. And I threw myself in front of her and hurt myself, and war wounds and all of that. And I said I probably should step down for running this event. And my husband, Lord Ryan, said, "No, babe. You got this. I'll be your legs, and I'll be damned if he hasn't done that today." This event would not have gone at all today if it wasn't for him. So thank you all.
Thank you for everything that you did. You made today a success. You and your helpers. Please reward them. Yes, please.
Lord Ryan, I want to give this to you because, there's nothing like being there for your lady. And everybody should take from your example and realize that that's what we do when time comes. So thank you.
For the autocrat of this fine event and the man that holds her heart. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Your Majesties, call before them now all archers of the Iron Rain here present today.
I get a second. There's so many, all in one place. Exciting. This is a very august company of archers. Archers who have donated their time, their skill, their love of this great art to our kingdom, and have earned their place here as archers of the Iron Rain. But today we feel that there is one that needs to be up here with you.
Your sovereign majesties of the Outlands now summon before them Patches, known as Lady Rhaegar.
Beautiful lady. Not only are you skilled in the arts, as we saw today, but your skill in the archery range has grown over the years. Your dedication to your barony and your kingdom in helping the archers and to run things has been beyond what anyone could have asked of you. Many of these people you see around you and those who are not here today came to us because they felt that you should wear these gloves. Would you be?
Herald shall complain unto all that we, Jack Sardicus II, Rex, and Anna, Regina of the Outlands, send greetings. Among the warriors of the Outlands are those whose exceptional skill with the bow can fill the sky fly with a deadly rain of iron. It is our will that those of our subjects who excel in the art of archery be recognized for their achievements and for their contributions to the glory and might of the Outlands. Thus do we take and admit Lady Raja, known as Patches, by grant of arms, to the Order of the Sharp Arrow! For her outstanding ability as an archer. As an archer of the Iron Range, she shall have all rights and privileges of this rank. The College of Arms having approved gules, a theatrical mask for Pell Sable, and argent within a bordure, company sable and argent, for her sole and unique use. It is our will that the Honorable Lady Raja bear these arms as a sign of our high favor. In witness whereof, we set our hands this 14th day of April, in the 52nd year of the Society, being 2008 Gregorian. Caerthe, Rex, Anna, Queen. The scroll is the work of Letitia and Bell.
It's been translated into Cyrillic. It is beautiful.
For the Honorable Lady Raja, hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Your Majesties wish that the following announcement be read in court. Spring Coronation, May 5th and 6th. The Autocrat Committee for the Spring Coronation would like to announce that there are changes to the schedule. The most current changes to this event are posted on the Yahoo groups and the Book of Faces. Some of the changes include timing of the various activities for the event. Also, that this is an outdoor event and thus please bring your chairs and chair coverings. There's a very limited amount of seating provided. There are no animals allowed into the building unless wearing their service vest. Please come, one and all, to enjoy the coronation of the Royal Highnesses, Bela and Anna, and the Mayfair and the merchants. There will be tourneys, classes, circles, and feasting. Join us and be enthralled. We are desperately seeking setup, takedown crew, and gate and toll workers. Any assistance would be greatly appreciated. Thank you, the Coronation Autocrat Committee. Your Majesties, Lady Idun has business in your court. Please.
Greetings, Outlands! I have a brief announcement. I come to you all the way from the far southern Outlands in the Shire of Maroon. I'm going to tell you about a brand new event that we're doing sometime in the fall. It's so brand new, we just kind of came up with it about 2 weeks ago. So we don't have a date yet. We don't have a name yet, but I want to tell you a little bit about what we're trying to do. The goal of this event is to grow interest and participation in the arts and sciences. Putting your work and yourself out for display and critique at an event like this is extremely intimidating. Because of this, Maroon is holding an event to encourage artists and teachers of all experiences to show off their work in a fun and a relaxed event. Some of the competition categories that are going to be included, and we're kind of doing something a little fun.
I was reading along. Thank you.
So some of the fun categories that we're trying to do are a couple new things. So we want people to bring their worst mistake that they ever made. Some other things like an unfinished project. So
Maroon!
Within the fellowship of the society, 4 orders of great merit have been created to honor those who have excelled in arms and chivalry, in arts and letters, in service to the realm, and in rapier and courtly comportment. A companion of each of these 4 orders is one whose skills are freely manifested and willingly taught, whose efforts on behalf of others are unstinting, and above all, who is an example of courtesy and grace. The Order of Chivalry honors martial achievements in armor. The members of the Order of the Swords of the King. The Order of the Laurel honors those skilled in arts and sciences who create works of service and beauty. The Order of Defense honors those wielding the deadly rapier and with noble comportment. In the 6th year of the society, there was called into being the 3rd Great Order of Peerage, the Right Noble Order of the Pelican, to salute those who distinguish themselves in areas not otherwise recognized by their sustained and exemplary service to the society. It is the privilege of the Crown to elevate into companionship in this order such persons as it sees fit. Therefore, the Crown now calls into its presence the companions of the Right Noble Order of the Pelican here present today.
Partake of the pillows. Not these. Please, if you must, sit down on the chair.
The Crown now calls before them Zafira al-Aliyah to come before this court and company.
Your Majesty, now before you comes Zafira al-Aliyah, she who was practically born into this society. And she knew service from a young age. 24 years ago, she received her first award on a day when she and her sister Beatrice both received the pride of Dragonspire. She grew into society and was awarded a gentle dragon of Dragonspire. She received her reward of arms, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Still, her service grew. A stag's heart, the scales of Dragonspire, and a queen cipher of Sabine. Still, she served. She received the queen cipher of Anna and became a stag of the Outlands. She is also an artist, and she carried the argent heart of the Outlands. She continues to serve today as the seneschal of the Kingdom of the Outlands. Your Majesties, Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, and populace of the Outlands, I present to you a woman who not only is a member of the Order, but is truly a treasured jewel of Dragonspire. A servant of the society, kingdom, and each and every one here assembled. Zafira al-Aliyah is here to give you her answer to your offer of admittance into the right and noble Order of the Pelican.
judges should always come to me. I remember when you were a young woman and you were Baron and Baroness and the baby you gentled, not you. So it's been a relationship that has built beyond just a friendship, but I do see you as a child and part of my family. I am so proud of you, and I am honored that I have been able to watch you all these years provide so much work and give so much joy to the SCA so that our society is better. And I couldn't ask for a more gracious woman in my life. So today, I give you all my best wishes, and I look forward to meeting you in my church.
I mean, now accept your offer.
This please is great.
Bring forth the medallion.
Majesties, your excellencies, assembled populace, brothers and sisters of the Pelican, I, Maestro Francesca Maria, and it is my honor to present this medallion with which I was made here many, many years ago. This medallion then passed to Messrs. Conrad and Sarah Bergero, to Marguerite Dinard, to Meenakshi Didana, to Randall Caerthe, and now it goes on to Zafira Al-Aliyah, the first of the next generation of my lineage.
Let this medallion pass from hand to hand among the members of the order gathered here to symbolize the bonds that you should have with each of them. Sir Mavriki, Mistress Athna, Mistress Amstus, Mistress Nerissa, and Duchess Anna de Apperly, Your Highness. As members of the peerage, do you now affirm that Zafira has grown in gentle virtue and chivalrous grace, the hallmarks of a true and faithful peer? Sir Mavriki.
Your Majesty, I have known this lady for a very long time. A young child came up and kicked me in the shin as she grown. Yes, she has. She has grown into a lovely lady. I know that I was your second choice for someone to speak for you today, and I'm very sorry that your Uncle O can't be here. But let me say this before all those gathered here. Someone once told me that the mark of a true peer is doing the right thing for no other reason than it is the right thing to do, without any expectation of recognition or reward. This lady has that in spades. She does everything simply because it is her ability to do that to the best of her ability. She does not expect reward or recognition, but I am very happy that you are being recognized for it. As a member of the Order of Chivalry, we greatly support this.
Mistress Atkins.